What is up, guys? I'm Bruce TV. We are back with another reaction video for you guys to Death Battle Hulk versus Doomsday. I know it was like long, it came out a long time ago already, but I don't care. I want to watch it now. I don't think Arrow comes out today because it's Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving to all you guys. I just finished eating. I was grubbing on some ham, some macaroni and cheese, some potato salad. I had all that. I was grubbing. Hope you guys have a happy Thanksgiving. You guys save your boy a plate, put it in the refrigerator or put it in the microwave for me, cause you gotta save me a plate, man. Can't eat it all. You gotta save me a plate. Today I am getting fat today because I'm about to eat everybody's plate. I'm about to go to my grandma's house, eat her. I'm about to go to my auntie house, eat her food. I'm about to eat everybody's food. All the subscribers' food is gone. It's going. But let's get into this death battle. Hulk versus Doomsday. I think Hulk will win because Hulk gets more powerful the angrier he gets. Doomsday, he adapts, but he has to lose to adapt, right? He has to lose the battle so he can adapt, and when he comes back, he already know how he won't lose the last time, So I think Hulk is way stronger than Doomsday. So that's who I'm picking. Hulk is going to destroy Doomsday. Now let's get into the death battle. Link in the description for my gaming channel. Let's go.
Pure, unadulterated rage. Usually, in a situation, you'd
I had watched that McJuggernuggets and Boogie thing. That was hilarious. I don't even like McJuggernuggets, but that just had me going back to his channel just to watch it. Him and Pickle Boy and him and
Bruce
Boogie.
Banner, the Incredible
Couldn't stop watching it.
And Doomsday, the monster who killed Superman. He's Wiz and I'm Doomsday.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
The Hulk will win.
Within each of us, oft-times, there dwells a mighty and raging fury. And this suits no one better than the mild-mannered scientist, Bruce Banner.
That horrible movie.
When Bruce gets angry, oh
that
boy,
awesome movie.
You wouldn't like him when he's angry.
Dr. Robert Bruce Banner may have grown up with few friends, but what he lacked in popularity, he made up tenfold with his intellect. However, in spite of his gifts, it was never enough to earn the respect and love of his father.
Partly because Bruce was so smart that his alcoholic dad literally thought he was a monster and expressed that to Bruce pretty thoroughly. God damn! How much distance do you think you got there, Wiz?
9, 10 feet?
Man, with an arm like that, he could really go places. Like the nut house after he murdered his wife right in front of Bruce. Aww.
Understandably traumatized, Bruce coped by creating an imaginary friend to talk to.
You know, I had an imaginary friend once.
You did? What was his name?
Dad.
Oh. Well, Bruce's friend served as an emotional outlet all the way through his college graduation. However, his advice to Bruce was oftentimes destructive.
So when the U.S. military recruited Bruce to make weapons, it was actually kind of fitting.
Bruce was tasked with developing a gamma bomb, which would use gamma radiation to target enemy weapons and buildings without endangering human lives. At least, that's what Bruce was told.
Surprise, surprise! Gamma radiation is actually pretty fucking harmful! And when it came time to test the bomb and some dumb kid decided to play his harmonica right in the test zone, Bruce asked his assistant to stop the countdown and dashed off to save him. But turns out his assistant was a Russian spy who set off the bomb anyway.
Strange day, Bruce's imaginary friend became a real-life terror as he transformed into the Incredible Hulk.
I like the Incredible Hulk movie, but I didn't like that one. Hulk was like 15, 18 feet tall. He was way too tall.
Ever since, whenever he's angry, Bruce's body and mind morphs into that of the Hulk's, granting him unmeasurable power.
I think Hulk should be like 9 to 10 feet tall.
When he loses Bruce's brain power,
I don't think he should be like 15, 18, 19. That's
he
way too tall
great
for
distances,
me.
Survive the harshest environments, and most importantly, smash the crap out of everything with his bare fist.
I remember that.
He also knows a technique known as the Thunderclap, which creates foes, level forests, and
charge! That's all I played in Marvel vs. Capcom.
The Hulk has a healing factor that gives Wolverines a run.
Hulk, Ryu, and Akuma. My teams.
He's super strong and super hard to kill. What's not to like?
Well, there's one little detail that kind of ruins the whole experience. Bruce can't really control the Hulk. In fact, the Hulk is his own being, and they both hate each other, vying for dominance over Bruce's body. And yet, Bruce and the Hulk are often reminded how much they depend on each other for survival.
Bruce figured if he was stuck with his big green Goliath
Where the hell
forever,
did
he
Hulk
might as
go,
well try
man?
using it for good.
In the
Eventually
movie.
joining the Avengers, Defenders, the Fantastic Four, and even the Illuminati.
Hulk has held up a 150 billion ton mountain, escaped Earth's gravitational pull with a single jump.
Yeah.
And one time when a planet's tectonic plates started splitting apart, threatening to shatter the whole world, he just jumped right in there and pulled the planet back together.
The estimated average mass of a single lithospheric plate is nearly 45 quintillion tons.
Yeah, see,
And the
Hulk is just
holds
too
two of
strong.
these together with nothing but his bare hands.
And he's not just strong and tough, he's more than twice as fast as a fighter jet, which puts him over Mach 5 speeds at least, and he can always go faster if he's pissed off enough.
This is because the Savage Hulk's strength is directly related to his anger. The angrier he gets, the more powerful he
More
becomes.
powerful.
In theory, this means his maximum level of strength is potentially infinite.
He's
and
strong
when he
as
taps
Superman.
into that immeasurable rage to the fullest, he truly lives up to his name of World Breaker.
Bigger, stronger, and oozing with gamma radiation, the World Breaker Hulk is so powerful, with a single stomp he created earthquakes felt hundreds of miles away. In his battle with Sentry, basically Marvel Superman, they almost destroyed New York. And when battling another World Breaker Hulk, a single collision between them obliterated an entire planet.
They saw those people, they just got
to
incinerated.
counter any enemy, decided that the best defense against the Hulk was to be somewhere else.
Holy shit! Who could even stand up to this?
The best defense
Not
is just to
many,
leave.
obviously. Typically, Bruce does his best to contain and limit the Hulk's power. In fact, World Breaker Hulk is a result of Bruce relinquishing that control entirely. In terms of combat, usually only cosmic beings like Silver Surfer or Zeus have the might to challenge the Hulk.
Look at
Oh
Zeus.
yeah, like that one time Zeus
Zeus
hit him
looks
so
awesome in
hard
the
it
comics.
burned out his healing factor.
He always
But
looks
even
awesome in any
gods
depict of
sometimes have
Zeus.
to learn the hard way. You do not mess with the Incredible Hulk.
I am a god, you dull creature, and I will not be bullied by that.
Beauty,
Puny god.
booty go.
What if all you had ever known was hatred and aggression? violence
Doomsday is
and
no
pain?
power or
This
no match
life
for
is
Hulk.
reality
I don't believe
for
it.
YouTube comments, Doomsday. Yeah, Doomsday guy.
Thousands of years ago, on an uninhabitable prehistoric planet which would one day be known as Krypton, a scientist named Bertrand intended to engineer the ultimate life form.
He was an alien?
Yep, it's
Look at
another
this
one of
creature.
those stories, but with one hell of a twist.
See, at this time, Krypton was a harsh wasteland filled with nothing but sharp rocks, poisonous air, and violent predators.
Bertrand believed that if he could create something that could live through that, they could survive just about anywhere.
To realize this theory, Bertrand acquired an infant from somewhere, and the accelerated evolution process attempted
Somewhere.
to
He just took an
transform him
infant
into his
from
dream
anybody.
creation.
Oh, don't try to dance around it, Wiz. Bertrand put that little sucker into a baby cannon, blasted him into the wild to get murdered by any number of things, sucked up what was left of him with a vacuum cleaner, and just cloned a new one out of the mess to do it all over again.
That's
Well,
fucked up, man.
Yeah, the idea being each new clone would be stronger than the one before, thus covering millions of years of evolution in just a few decades.
That doesn't sound like science.
No, it doesn't. So after 30 straight years of baby murder, one
Oh
of the
my
clones
God.
finally survived the test. Amazed by his own success, Bertrand named this baby the Ultimate.
The ultimate baby.
But for the rest of the universe, it was their Doomsday.
The ultimate baby versus Superman.
See, Wiz, reloading as it is, patenting my baby cannon was a good idea.
Successful as Bertrand's experiment was, it was anything but a good idea. Turns out, while Doomsday usually appears to be a mindless beast, he remembered every single time Bertrand had him killed. As a result, Doomsday had been unintentionally
God.
programmed at a genetic level to hate everything that lives.
Bummer. Needless to say, Bertrand was
Dang,
pretty
every
screwed.
single death.
Because even with
Do you
30
remember?
years of development, Bertrand had
Over
never
30
quite
years of
figured out
death.
what to do if his experiment actually worked. Because Bertrand is the worst.
I mean, He did do what he set out to do. He made an 8'10" monster that doesn't need to eat, breathe, or have internal organs to live. It just kills and kills and kills some more.
Doomsday possesses enormous strength, incredible durability, and poisonous spikes which can extend. But
What?
due to
I didn't know
Bertrand's
that.
experiments, Doomsday's
That may be
greatest power of
Superman.
all is his ability to adapt to his opponent's powers.
After taking his sweet revenge, Doomsday stowed away on a supply ship and ravaged dozens of planets until he finally found himself on Earth.
On that day, Doomsday did the unthinkable. On that day, Doomsday killed Superman.
Damn, Superman look fucked
Well,
up.
kind of. He actually put him into a super sleep. After several days, he kind of woke up more powerful.
Yeah, we all
awesome
know
with
Wiz.
that black hair.
At least Soups took Doomsday down
That
with
long
him.
black hair.
Or maybe not. Turns out, whenever Doomsday dies, he just comes back to life, forever immune to whatever killed him in the first place.
Well, I say what I was thinking after this.
He's been punched to death by Superman, blasted apart by the Radiant's energy, brutally ripped in half, incinerated by Imperiex, and just curb stomped by a Kryptonian horde.
Practically invulnerable at this point, Doomsday's taken on Darkseid, tanking his opponent and beating him to near death.
Really?
He single-handedly defeated most of the Justice League and took on an energy attack that wiped out a fifth of a planet.
He's
What?
pushed through
He
the
destroyed
Phantom Zone,
Darkseid?
battled super beings called Gogs for a century, and even broken Wonder Woman's arms. Arms strong enough to help pull the Earth.
And during his rematch with the Man of Steel, after witnessing Doomsday survive an explosion equivalent to 1 million nukes, Superman realized that the only way to stop him was to send him to the end of time.
At his most powerful, Doomsday's mere presence can
I don't
boil
even
the
know
ocean and
anymore,
disintegrate
man.
buildings.
I was
A
confident
casual
in Hope.
stroll across Africa made wildebeest an endangered species just by walking around. But
I
what
was
he's got in
confident, too.
strength, he really lacks in brains.
Not that he's dumb, he just literally lacks a brain. More often than not, Doomsday is little more than a one-track mind-killing machine. This makes his intentions predictable, and a clever opponent could use this to, say, lead him into a trap. And should that foe come up with a new way to hurt Doomsday, he could be killed.
Still,
You just
that's gonna
adapt
be
to
pretty
it and then you
goddamn
can't do
hard
it
to
no more.
All right, the combatants are...
All right. At first, I was confident in Hope, because Hope, he does have unlimited power the angrier he gets. But Doomsday, he dies, but he comes back every time. But he gets stronger and stronger and stronger. Also, every time he doesn't leave. And I didn't know he destroyed freaking Darkseid and beat him to half to death. I don't know, because if it's like a long-term battle, they both have unlimited power then, because Hulk has unlimited power as long as he's angry. But if Hulk gets knocked out, will his power just stop? Like if somehow Doomsday was able to knock the Hulk out, and he can be angry anymore because he's knocked out, would Doomsday win? But I think a long-term battle, Doomsday might win. But if it's like a quick battle, Hulk will win, but Doomsday comes back to life, right? I don't know. I'm gonna stick with my boy Hulk because I like Hulk more than I like Doomsday as a character. So I'm gonna stick with Hulk, but I don't know. Doomsday is more powerful than I was thinking. I thought he was just some powerful dude that Superman beats once in a while. I didn't know he whooped Darkseid's ass. And Darkseid is a beast. Alright, let's get right into this death battle. I'm going with Hulk. Alright. We get a 3D version of it. Nice. Battle. Turn this down a bit. A little loud. There we go. Avengers Pod. Is that the Hulk from the game, or what the hell? What model is that one? I know that one's from Injustice, the Doomsday. Oh, they got some boxing skills. Who taught them? Play more Floyd Mayweather? I fucked that up, man. Oh shit. That ain't nothing. You had to throw a building at the Hulk to even make a scratch. He's just throwing cars everywhere. You're under arrest! Oh, he got his his gloves. His car gloves. That's his signature weapon.
Hulk hate you. Hulk hates spiky beard.
The music, I love it. Damn. That was like some Legos. Oh my god! His skin is peeling.
To break buildings good, but Hulk break walls.
Come on, Hulk, you got this. Fucking destroyed his arm. Oh shit! He left it in there. It's poisonous too, ain't it? He can grow his arm back? I didn't know that. Fuck! Oh! Hulk can be killed though, right? That's why he's gonna win? He's powerful, but he still can be killed. Damn it. Come on, Hulk! No! Hulk can grow his body back, right? Damn it.
That was beautiful.
With
No, it
the
wasn't.
Hulk's immeasurable power and Doomsday's impossible immortality, this truly felt like a fight between an unstoppable force and an immovable object.
Hulk may have had the advantage in raw strength, at least at his full potential, but Doomsday could certainly hold his ground. His victories against the likes of Superman and Darkseid prove he can take
Yeah,
it
that's
from
why I was
someone
doubting
strong
Hulk
enough to
after I
break
heard
planets.
that.
And by experience, Doomsday had the speed advantage. He regularly fights foes with light speed capabilities,
Oh, I
while
forgot
that
about
kind
that.
of speed is an extreme rarity in the Marvel Universe. In fact, the only foe that fast who Hulk's ever seemed to keep pace with in a one-on-one match was Sentry, and that was when he was at his most powerful stage, Worldbreaker Hulk.
So overall, Hulk had strength and Doomsday had speed, but neither completely outclassed the other. At first glance, this one might go either way.
I think that Hulk was
Which
better than
leaves
that,
the
that
devils
Doomsday
in the
they created.
very tiny details.
So why couldn't the Hulk's infinite strength just keep rising and eventually overwhelm Doomsday?
Exactly
Well,
what?
even assuming Hulk's strength was infinite, his healing factor was not. Don't get me wrong, it can only be overtaxed by hits from absurdly powerful beings such as Zeus or Sentry, whom Doomsday certainly compares.
Naturally, Doomsday's crazy strength and speed started wearing that healing factor down.
Here's where it gets a bit tricky. The Hulk may look like a giant green monster, but he's still technically human, and his
Yeah.
power directly correlates with his anger. A human being's anger stems from an increase in hormones and adrenaline in the body. However, the brain can only produce these chemicals at such a rate for a limited time, eventually giving up and turning apathetic. Therefore, Hulk's limitless power could never have existed without his healing factor. It's the key. It allowed his body to continue producing hormones and adrenaline far beyond the norm, theoretically an endless supply, thus increasing his superhuman power to an immeasurable degree. So, Doomsday overtaxing his healing factor meant the Hulk could no longer maintain his increasing rage and Hulk form.
And if you're still skeptical, that's why there's a bunch of times in comics when a huge impact forced the Hulk to turn back into Bruce Banner, including that battle between Worldbreaker Hulk and Sentry. With his healing power beaten down, he literally couldn't keep himself angry enough to stay in Hulk mode.
I love science, but there's still one more thing.
Man.
Thanks to his battles with Superman and other Kryptonians, Doomsday has evolved to a point where it's basically impossible to kill him with brute force alone.
So Hulk couldn't have killed him by just getting angry
Yeah,
enough
they had
to punch
to-
harder than Doomsday ever
Like
felt.
both characters people couldn't beat, so they had to
Superman and
put them away
Doomsday
somewhere.
eventually had a rematch in which Superman was much more powerful than their first battle. As we discussed before, Superman's power is also potentially limitless by way of continually absorbing solar energy. And at this point in his story, he'd begun to discover that.
But try as
Really?
he might,
It's
despite
taking that
his
long?
increased power, Supes couldn't kill Doomsday with blunt force a second time.
Ultimately, Doomsday's immunity to being ripped, impaled, incinerated, blasted with energy, and being beaten by blunt force from both focused and multiple sources means Hulk just didn't have the options available to take Doomsday out before his healing factor was overtaxed.
On this day,
Damn it, he ripped his head off like it's Mortal Kombat.
Doomsday.
God damn it!
The winner is
Why
Doomsday.
did DC have to be with Mortal Kombat? They taught him too many
Next
moves.
time on Death Battle.
Who's next? Is that from One Piece? I don't watch One Piece.
Hey guys, I'm Ben, I play Wiz, this is Chatty plays Boomstick, and next up we...
Alright guys, that's gonna be it for Death Battle, Hulk versus Doomsday. Hulk lost. But it's cool. I get it. Doomsday, he's so strong. He keep coming alive and adapting, and he's so powerful you can't destroy him by brute force anymore. Hulk has unlimited power, but he still can be killed. He still has like a heart. You can just stab his heart and Hulk dies, or rip his head off. Doomsday, you do that, he's just gonna come back to life and stronger. So, like, if you can kill Hulk, it's over. If you can kill Doomsday, he's just gonna come back and he has to do it again and again and he gets stronger and stronger. And I get it. Doomsday is OP. No wonder he whooped Darkseid's ass. Because I was really rooting for my boy Hulk, but he's still human and he can revert back to human form. He can't keep it for like a long state in an epic battle like this. That's going to be it for Death Battle. I love the battle. I love the 3D stuff. Even though the buildings, they fell apart like there was Legos and stuff, I still love their 3D fights better than like the 2D fights, because it's just more interesting. Like the Wolverine versus what was it, Raiden, where his name is, that one Metal Gear dude, I think it was him, and Deadpool and all those other ones. I love those 3D fights better than the 2D ones. I'll probably watch the next Death Battle to come out. If you guys want me to react to another Death Battle, let me know in the comment section. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a happy Thanksgiving, and link in the description for my gaming channel. Go check it out. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the breeze. Yeah. I'ma hit it. Ugh.